Yo, what's good, guys? It's Austin here, or Luna. So today's story time is one that's about trust, okay? Specifically, how stupid I was to trust this one girl. Alright, now this story time takes place when I was 18 years old, alright? It all starts off as a normal night, and this story time involves me and a friend, alright? Now this friend, I had been friends with her since I was 14. She was one of the most trustworthy people I had in my life. I really didn't think that I had any reason not to trust her. I mean, literally since we were 14, we knew like everything about each other and like never had a falling out, never had an argument. Like we were really good friends. But I'm sitting there in my room. It all starts off as a normal night. I'm hanging out with her in my room, and I was complaining. I was like, yo, I have to go on this flight in a couple days. I have to travel. I was going to California for a month. And I was super stressed out because I couldn't do my YouTube stuff like full time out there. Like I could still upload and stuff. I always uploaded. But it was hard to like maintain it. I couldn't check my comments. I couldn't reply to emails. I couldn't reply to tweets. I was always just really busy out there. And she was like, well, if you need me to, like, I'll happily look after your emails and stuff and let you know what's important and what isn't. And like, forward everything that you need to look at to you. And like, kind of be your manager for the next few weeks. And I'll do it for free. Like, I don't mind doing it. You're a good friend. I'll help you out. And I was like, thank you so much. Like, that actually means a lot. And like I said, I trusted this girl like 100%. I had no doubt in my mind that she would do anything wrong to me whatsoever. So I trusted her. I gave her my password to my email. And I completely forgot that that email that I gave her was linked to my YouTube. So if you sign into that email, you could just sign into my YouTube channel. So I completely just forgot that. And I didn't realize it until I was in LA a week later. And I was thinking to myself, like, you know what? I don't even care. Like, I trust her. I'm not even going to change my password. Like, she's not going to do anything. We're already a week into this, and she hasn't done shit. I know that she's a trustworthy person. Like, I'm going to be fine. So fast forward all the way through LA. The entire LA trip was completely normal. She actually did what she said she was going to do. She forwarded me emails that were important. She sent me tweets that were important, stuff like that. And she actually really helped out during this trip. So my trust for her just went even higher. I was like, wow, that's sick. So I came home, I get into my office room, I change all my passwords just because, like, even though I trusted her, I'm not going to let her have access to my email, my YouTube forever. I just needed help for those few weeks. So I changed my passwords, I go on my channel, make sure everything's all good. It was. I go through my emails, I saw that she was replying to people and stuff. She was just being a big help. And then later that night, I get a call from one of my friends. Now, this friend of mine is always on the deep web. He loves the deep web. I don't know why. He doesn't even do anything on there except look through it. All he does is just look at it. So he calls me up and he's like, yo, I got something that you're going to want to see. I was like, what is it? And then he calls me on FaceTime and he flips the camera around on his computer monitor. And it's a forum on the deep web. And it says, Luna's password for sale, over 1 million subs, $3,000, proof linked below. And there's like a screenshot attached, and there's literally my password blurred out, but she left the first 4 letters unblurred, so that's how I knew it was real and it was my actual password. And she also provided like text message proof that she knows me, and just all this shit. Now I immediately knew that it was her because she provided those text message screenshots that literally showed our conversations, and they were conversations that I remembered having with her and that I still had on my phone. So I knew it was her. So I immediately call her up, and I'm like, hey, what the fuck do you think you're doing? And she's like, what? What are you talking about? I was like, one of my good friends who was on the deep web earlier today saw what you posted. And she goes, I'm not following. I'm like, yes, you are. I'm like, please don't try and lie your way out of this. Like, I saw the proof you provided. It was our conversation. I know it's you, and you're the only one that had my password. And she just kept trying to play dumb. She was like, Austin, I'm really not following. Like, are you okay? Like, are you tired from your flight or something? And I was like, all right, look, well, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to block you on everything. And also, I changed my password as soon as I got home. So the password that you're selling right now is useless. So go try and log in. So I hang up on her. I block her number. I then immediately change my number because I knew that she was going to try and leak it for more money on that website. So yeah, I changed my number. I then text my friend, the one that showed me the post, and I thanked him. I was so thankful for that dude. Like, if he would have never sent me that, I would have never known how much of a fake friend she was. So yeah, I felt pretty betrayed. I knew her since I was 14, and I was just like, whatever, like, I guess it's time to move on from that friendship. And yeah, I changed my number. Everything was all good. She tried to contact me literally all week through other friends of ours. She would text other friends of mine and ask them to text me, and she was trying to ask them for my number and shit. And finally, after like 2 weeks of her denying it and acting stupid and texting my friends and asking for me to talk to her, I get an email, and it's from her. And it goes, hey, Austin, like, I'm just going to lay it all out on the table. I'm really sorry. Like, what I did was wrong. I'm sorry for denying it this long. I just didn't want to lose you as a friend, and I didn't know what else to do. Like, I hope you can forgive me one day and we can go back to being friends. Like, I understand that you'll never trust me again, but I just want to be friends. So I blocked her email. Yep. Listen, I forgive people for a lot of things, but trying to sell one of my passwords on the deep web and betray me isn't something I can just look over so lightly. But yeah, I blocked her email. I didn't want to reply to it just because, like, it's over and done with, whatever. And yeah, I went on with my life. And fast forward to now, I'm all here. I'm good. My password didn't get sold on the deep web because I changed it. And yeah, moral of this story is don't trust people with your passwords, no matter how cool they seem. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this story time. If you did, please leave a like on the video. I'd really appreciate it. Feel free to leave your story times in the comments down below and subscribe if you're new. See you all later. Peace.